How many of you remember this Nollywood actor? He was the one that featured in this movie, 666.
Boyfriend and girlfriend. Are you mad?
Mad.
A lot of you have been wondering what exactly happened to him. I mean, we still see the faces of Aki and Popo, but we no longer see his face. Today, he's here to share his story of what happened to him in the industry and why people no longer watch his movies anymore. This is his story.
That film 666 is not just an ordinary film. People see it as just an ordinary film.
Wait,
the
time there.
experience I got in Nollywood, full of hatred, there's no love. You know, there's no, when you have problem, there's nobody going to be there for you. Hi, my name is Musa Ibrahim Ibro. I know a lot of people have been watching me in Nollywood movies, and I'm here to tell you why you are not seeing me in movies. I know a lot of people have been watching me from 666, Once Upon a Time in Ghana, Jasper, Mahasep. I know I will tell you my own story, what happened.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is you. How many of you remember that movie, 666? When I watched it, especially that scene when you charmed the food to initiate those children into occult to become members of 666, that really got me scared because I was a child and, you know, we're scared that if we eat from our neighbors, we could end up, you know, like that. So I can't believe you are the one here. What really happened to you? We don't get to see on our screens anymore. Can you tell the viewers?
So many things happen to my life where people don't see me on the screen. Because one, that film 666 is not just an ordinary film. People see it as just an ordinary film. I started having some issues, spiritual attack. After that movie, I got an accident. I was in the hospital for like 1 year to 2 years before I to get myself. So after that, I left the entertainment for some time, you know. It wasn't an easy task.
Wow. So you mean after the role you played in 666, yes, you started facing challenges,
attack,
and you suspect that those challenges were not ordinary?
Yes, they are not ordinary because for you to expose devil, it's not an easy task.
That's how you see it?
Yes, that's what my own, because a lot of people have been acting that kind of movies. I can give an example of Regina Asker, that she had a snake girl. After that movie, she left the industry.
Why?
Because the infects, it has a lot of infects. People don't know that all those movies have infects.
Are you serious?
Yes, they have infects.
Do you guys believe what he's saying? Because it's strange to me.
Because viewers don't understand what they are watching. They just watch the movie to entertain themselves. We are acting the role. We are the one feeling the pain. You know, after acting that movie, I know pain I passed through. Like, I'm starting life afresh. I lost everything. You know, it wasn't an easy task. I have to leave the industry. You know, it wasn't an easy task.
Wow. So what other movie did you feature in? I mean, I can remember 666 very well.
I have a lot of movies. My movies are up to 200 movies.
Wow, are you serious?
Yes, I have Baby Police. That's a movie that brought me to limelight.
You featured in Baby Police?
Yes,
How many of you remember Baby Police? Where Popo was putting on police uniform?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I play part of Baby Police 2, whereby I was playing like a policeman too. Papa was playing his own part, collecting money from people. I was collecting money from somewhere. There's a time that we jam and we start fighting that, Ntonto, why are you doing this? I will tell him, Papa, leave me alone. You know, all this kind of, like, it's like a comic film.
Yeah.
What's happening in our system. A lot of things have been happening, you know, what people experience. You know, how some people will go and start collecting money from people.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my goodness. I see, some of you might not really understand what we're talking about here right now. But back in the days, if you really wanted pure entertainment, you need to watch these kinds of movies. Those Nollywood movies that would make you laugh. They will make you laugh so hard. Like, I can't believe this is you, bro. Like, I'm just... How old were you when you started in those movies?
I was 28 years, 27, 28.
Wow. And you really look really, really young back then.
Yeah, I look very young, you know, because of my stature. You know, people look at me like baby, but I'm not a baby. I was 28 years.
Wow. Do you still have access to Popo and Aki? I mean, you featured with them in a movie.
Yes, we have access. I have their numbers. But everybody's a businessman. We try doing things together. What we have, movies we do together. What we don't have, everybody staying on his own lane, trying to do his own thing. That is the entertainment for you. You know, everybody has his own. It's like a group that is doing his own thing. He has his own crew. Everybody has his own crew. They have their crew. I have my crew.
Okay, I get it.
When I have job, we meet, we do the job. Everybody go on his own way. That is the entertainment for you.
Okay, so after you featured in 666, you said a lot of bad things happened to you.
Yeah.
And something that really shook you was the accident you had. You were hospitalized for almost 2 years.
Yes.
And you lost everything you had.
Yeah.
And going back to the industry has become really, really difficult for you.
Very, very difficult.
Everybody forgot about you.
Everybody forgot about me. I can only remember there's only a man that stood behind me, Dr. David Obiapiti, because I remember when I was in hospital, there's one of my boys that always with me in the hospital. It's only that man that used to come and visit me in the hospital. Some things I need, he pay bills, things like that.
Is he an actor?
He's not an actor. He's like a medical doctor. He's a herbal medical doctor. So he based in Lekki. He always come to my hospital that time. You know, it wasn't an easy task.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate him for everything he has done for me.
Yeah. If you're watching this video right now, God bless you so much, sir. And I pray that this journey of life will never be difficult for you and your children. When you need help, somebody will show up for you.
Yes.
So you mean that when you had that accident, the Actors Guild of Nigeria did not even look into you?
The Actors Guild of Nigeria never respond. I've been sending message then to the AGM president, but they never respond to my message. I even sent some people to meet the president, nothing happened. So I feel like that period, nobody want to take care of me, nobody want to pay my bills, so I have to struggle, pay my bills. Till I get better, I left Lagos, I came back to Abuja, started doing my things, you know.
Yeah. So how is life for you at the moment?
I give glory to God. It's not easy task, but I appreciate God for everything, you know.
Are you married?
No, I'm a father of one. You know, my daughter is 16 at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you guys cope? What do you do right now?
Right now, I focus on my foundation because then I was doing movie. I was busy investing in my foundation. You know, I was going from one state to another state. Any state I go, I take 40% of my income, giving out to less privileged children. I go to schools, buy school bag, exercise book. I go to orphanage home. I feed the less privileged on the streets. I buy clothes, mosquito net, go to Riverine area. That's what I've been doing with my 40%.
Are you serious?
As a movie actor there.
Wow.
Yes.
So what you mean? What you are trying to say is that right now you don't have anything doing.
Right now, I don't have anything I'm doing. I hope maybe next 2025, I will start up movie because I'm trying to raise the funds. Maybe I can start producing my own series of movies. I don't need to work for anybody. If anybody call me for work, I'll work for them and get paid. But I just want to start my own movies.
You want to start your own production?
Yeah, my own production.
Set up your crew and start making videos.
Start making videos.
Do you think that would be an easy task for you, considering all you've been through and your age at the moment?
Yes, it's going to be an easy task because, you know, when it's not me going to do the work, I'm going to get crew who are going to do the recording. My own is to play my own parts. I will add my own parts, then they will edit it, to upload it on social media. People can be watching it all over the world. All over the world can watch it so that fans can go back and start watching what I'm doing. But if any production has called me for any job, I can go and do the work for them and get paid.
I think that would be the great way to start.
Yes.
Having your face seen on the screens of people.
Yes.
Then when people begin to see your screen, your face on screen, it will be easier to follow up with what you are doing on your social media platform and your personal production.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. So, you know, we did an interview with Hanks Anoko, and eventually he told me, Lucky, I am being featured in a cinema movie with there's this man, is it Mike Adeojo? One man that has, is he gray hair? He looks like Reno Mokri. I can't remember, but he shared, and he's been moving from one state to another, filming back to back. We've not been able to see for months now because he's been occupied. People have been booking him. So after the interview, people got to reach out to him again, and they kept, you know. So I feel that after this interview, hopefully, if you're a producer and you think that there's a role you might have for Mr. Ibrahim, please reach out to him. That would really, really help him to get his life back and also put food on his table for his daughter. Is your daughter in school?
Yes, she's in school.
What's she studying?
Now she's in secondary school.
Oh, she's in secondary school.
She's in secondary school.
Okay, what does she intend to study?
Medical doctor.
She wants to be a medical doctor.
Yes, medical doctor.
Yeah, you're hoping that as God provides for you, you'll be able to help her achieve her own dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. What were some experiences you had in Nollywood industry that you like to share with us from your little time there?
The experience I got in Nollywood, full of hatred. There's no love. There's no, when you have problem, there's nobody going to be there for you. I remember when we started this Nollywood, it wasn't an easy task. I'm an orphan. I left Abuja, went to Lagos. I know the pain I passed through before I become famous. And I have passion for the movie industry, sleep under the bridge, completed building before fame came. I wasn't an easy task.
Wow.
So it's one easy task. Working with leg from National Theatre to Winnie's to Tobe, all this area with legs. So when the fame came, it wasn't an easy task. Accident came, wasn't an easy task. I lost everything. I'm starting afresh.
What kind of life is this? I mean, this young man had to make sacrifices to pursue his dreams. I mean, there are people who feel that they want to achieve certain things, but these people are not so confident enough to chase this dream. At the age where he started pursuing his dream, he had lost his both parents and he didn't know where to start from. He went to Lagos, he knew nobody there, he had to sleep under the bridge. He would trek hours on the road just to get to the point where he can act and feature in movies. Eventually, the fame came. He got featured in a movie that went really, really wild. I mean, these were movies that went wild without social media. If it was at the moment where social media existed, I'm sure this guy would not be easily forgotten. And the next thing that happened, he started facing challenges. And this is some of the issues with sometimes when you say, oh, how many of you remember this person? Truthfully, some of these people, it's not like they are running away from what they were doing. Some of them experienced challenges.
Yeah.
Right? Challenges that took them off their career. And this is exactly what happened to this man, Mr. Ibrahim. It's so sad.
It wasn't an easy task, and I'm just appealing to governments. At least every movie, every art to art, let him be getting royalty. Like music industry, they have royalty. When you feature in one music, you'll be getting money. But in the movie industry, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. The producer will left with everything, the money, everything. You'll be making the money for himself. It wasn't an easy task.
Yeah, I feel like I need to interview more people in Nollywood. You're watching this movie, you're in Nollywood, you're an actor, you're an actress, you're a DOP, whatever I feel like you have something valuable to say from your experience, please do reach out to me. You see, from my perspective, I feel like the industry is not so organized.
Yes.
And they are not so funded.
Yes.
Some of these producers are so proprietorship. LLC, it means you have investors.
Yeah.
But sole proprietorship means you are taking the risks on your own.
Yes.
So now I will reach out to you. I say I want to feature a movie. You tell me your fee.
Yeah.
I feel like most actors and actresses, they take the big chunk of the money.
Not every artist.
Not every actor.
Like some artists, they have A-list artists, B-list artists, C-list artists who are taking chunk of the money. There's some actors who they are not paying well.
Because those ones, nobody knows them so much.
Knows them.
So the producer will even say, oh, I'm trying to help you get noticed.
Thank you.
Yeah, which is the journey of life. I'm not sure if that's a standard thing to do, but considering how things are.
But it's something like if federal government can initiate something like streaming, they can stream movies and those actors can get paid from that streaming.
It will make sense. I was about to go there. I was about to say something like that.
Streaming.
They
are not doing streaming. So they will put
because don't you think the most of the movies, like I say, so proprietorship. So the actors get a big chunk of the money. Sometimes even the DOP and the technical crew, they don't even get paid well enough.
They are not paid.
You understand me? And then at the end of the day, the producer has spent millions and he doesn't even know how he's gonna get his money back. And that's why you see something on YouTube. The same movie is going to be uploaded on 10 YouTube channels with different titles and different thumbnails because they are trying to generate as much money as they can to make back their money. Like I said, it's a sole proprietorship. Sometimes they might not even make their money back.
They won't.
You understand? So these are some of the issues. Talk more of paying royalties to people involved in the making of the movie.
Make their money back. If government can put up something like institute, they can stream music, they stream movies all over the world. Maybe like how many movies is going to be? Maybe like a month they're going to release particular movie in a month so that they can stream it all over the world. People now can watch it, can go there and watch it. Advertisement can go. Just like music, they stream it. Like now, if Whiskey release music or the video release music, people start streaming it all over the world from different countries. They start streaming it. At the end of the day, they start making money from that streaming. Even YouTube pay them on the streaming on YouTube. All this online plug start paying them. So they calculate how much they're going to make, and the plug too, they will make their own money from the streaming. So those artists now make a lot of chunk of money from those music. So if at all movie, they can start streaming it too, like music. A lot of artists, a lot of movie actors today, they will live well, they will live comfortable, they will have money for themselves. But as I'm talking to you, so many actors are passing through pain. There is no care for them. There is nothing for them. I remember like all these upcoming actors, they use them, they don't get them paid. Some of them, they pay them 5,000 naira per scene, which is, if it's in Hollywood, it's not going to be like that.
Yeah, that's where the funding comes in.
Yes,
and again, some of the movies you have to take into consideration are not even standard enough to be placed on certain platforms where they can even make good money from streaming.
Yes.
You know, I feel like the most accessible platform for anybody right now is YouTube, where people can get their movies.
Yes.
There are some people that work so hard, even follow Netflix recommended standard, and at the end of the day might not get their movie featured. A friend of mine, because I have interest in making short films, and I'm working towards it. After she invested so much in it, they told her just to advertise her movie, that's if she puts it on Netflix, I think she needs to pay a certain amount, which is 5 million naira.
Yes.
For to create, is it publicity? There's a way she explained it, and then there's a sharing ratio.
Yes.
Like
they have their platform already, which they are streaming.
Mm-hmm.
People are streaming under their platform. So if any money is making from that streaming, they make the company take their percentage, which the person who own the movie take his percentage. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. That if we can have more apps that can come up,
okay,
yes,
more platforms.
That can come and start streaming movies, putting movie in their platform. You get paid so to add this kind of movie, so person. This is how much is going to go for you. So at the end of every year, you get something from those movies.
Okay.
You understand? So if government can initiate that kind of ideas, can bring international partners, can do that in Nigeria. I remember there's a guy that I met sometime. There's something he said he want to do, that if anything like music, movie, anywhere they play your music in the world, you get percentage from it. It's like a machine. That's what they're using in America. So anywhere they play your movies, you get percentage. Those artists, they will be getting their royalty from that company direct. So it's not necessary you go meet producer. So any movie they play for any part of the world, they will have the data, which they are doing this, like all this MTN. You know, people use MTN to watch movie. At the end of the day, MTN is supposed to pay a royalty to those artists who are in that movie. But the MTN, they're making a lot of money. Glow, they're making a lot of money for themselves, which artists are not making money from it. So like what we are recording right now, if we upload it online and somebody use MTN to watch the movie and paid money to MTN, at least those actors supposed to get some percentage from those things, for using MTN. But they are not doing it in Nigeria. Nobody's ready to do it.
I feel like Nigeria has a very long way to go, and sometimes, I really don't know. I mean, this is a very bit complicated, and I don't know so much about the industry. I even thank God for YouTube. Honestly, some people would not even be in the industry anymore because how would they cope? It's not everybody that will be able to make a movie that will be really, really interesting, and it is well. May God help everybody.
Amen.
And may God even help you too.
Amen.
So we are going to tag you to this very video. We are hoping that your fans who enjoyed the movies that they watched from you back then will be able to connect with you and reach out to you, show you some support and encouragement, and most importantly, movie producers will reach out to you. You're present on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on
Facebook,
Instagram,
TikTok.
I have all those platforms.
Okay.
I have account with all those platforms.
Okay, all right. So we don't usually call phone numbers on our videos anymore. So we are hoping that people will reach out to you directly and support you.
No problem.
Is that okay? So is there something you'd like to tell our viewers before we conclude?
Yeah, I would like to say hi to my viewers. I would like to say thank you for being there for me for years. It's time now. I need help from everybody, every African man from any part of globe. And if you are Africa, you are Nigeria, you are Igbo, whichever you come from, please, I need your support so that I can start doing my thing back. If you're a producer, let's work, know how we can do our thing back. I need everybody's support at the time now because I need to put myself back. That's what I'm just calling for everybody. Thank you for everything. I want to thank you, Mr. Lucky, for bringing me on board to talk about my life, talk about my experience in Nollywood, talk about my experience in the accident, all these things.
Yeah,
appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
May God bless you.
Your Hausa?
I'm from Benue. I grew up in the midst of Hausa, so I understand
Okay.
Hausa very well.
Okay, all right. So please reach out. Let's see how we can help Mr. Ibrahim to bounce back, okay? As we are helping, what we are doing is we are giving hope to people who right now they don't see a hope based on the situation they find themselves at the moment. So please, I'm trusting that the people watching this video will be compassionate enough. You have a producer who is working on something and might feel like, okay, he has a role for Mr. Ibrahim. Kindly reach out. Let's help this young man bounce back again. Thank you so much for watching this very episode. Let's say bye to our viewers.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching.
God bless you guys.